Alright, so for my first album reaction of the channel, I'm going to be reacting to the new JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown album because I love both of these artists, and I figured, why not start my first reaction with something super weird? So here we go. I've heard this one before.
First off, fuck Elon Musk, $8 too much, bitch, that's expensive. Get offended, this ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. Fuck y'all niggas, I feel like Papa John.
Peggy's production is so weird, but awesome at the same time. It sounds like they fixed the mixing. I remember when this came out as a single, Danny Brown's voice, you could barely hear it. It sounded better that time.
Truck with a hoe had a bankroll. Shop never closed if it ran slow. Ain't no way. God could never did shit for me. Now I do this for my legacy. Combo for my dog gave me an extra 3.
This is really cool.
Brown got a 1 extra like the BBC. Why the judge that beat yourself and you need help?
Backing this bitch with the dope. She backing it up for a gram. Baby, I cannot do nothing with hope. I'ma try.
This is crazy.
They try to get me to ghost. Boy, you ain't
so much going on, as expected.
With a coat, ho, and I ain't showing my hands.
This sounds like this and the first song. They sound really big. I mean, there's so much going on. I'm loving the production. It's the same song. That song was very, had so many parts to it. It switched up so many times, which is what you often expect from JPEGMAFIA. I do like Danny Brown, but I'm not as familiar with his discography. But I will say sonically, this reminds me a lot of JPEGMAFIA's previous work. But so far, Danny Brown is fitting nicely on it too. Just clapping and a discordant saxophone. I have to check and see. I'm assuming JPEGMAFIA was the one that produced all of this, but it's really cool having an artist like JPEG who sonically is so weird and unorthodox, paired with an artist like Danny Brown that is vocally so unorthodox. Sounds so good. The song is awesome. What is he sampling? Is that like a Garbage Pail Kids sample? This is good so far.
I wanna rock right now, hitting whippets and eating halal. Get to clipping while whipping these sound.
These songs are so fast and chaotic. We've definitely heard JPEG on this type of energy before, but his last few projects have been a little bit more mellow, with the exception of a few songs. So far, this is his most high energy project since Veteran, probably.
Walking this bitch with a wild, fuck what you that Nancy, give me that Ruth, give me that Barbara, check out the truth. I feel like Trump when I step in the booth. Yeah, tripping like Judy, you know how to crack in the booth. Feel like Steve, you gon' stop me, not you couldn't. I came up like a ruins, never stepped up, it's eyes and Owens.
No, this is definitely one of my favorites so far. The production is just really, really good. Like, not that I didn't expect it to be great, but I'm just really enjoying the specific sound. Andy Kaufman bar. It's really hard to talk with headphones on, especially to this. There's definitely been a really good balance between the two of them vocally. Every time one starts the song, they kill it. And then when the other one comes in, I'm really excited to hear them, and they both kill it every time.
Right, okay, now I can't get stand up. That shit all in my face, okay, but I can't get jammed up. Be on the road with a real one, nigga, boy, acting too
okay, dangerous. Swang with us, sang with us, them niggas can't hang.
I'm not paying a lot of attention to lyrics because there's so much going on. I just want to soak everything in.
Right after taking the shit, wait.
You think you know me?
That one was cool. That was probably my least favorite so far, but it was cool. I think Peggy fit on that beat better than Danny did. I am loving this album. I mean, I know a lot of it is just that I'm used to it. I'm used to their music. I've listened to a lot of it. Anyways, what I've always liked about these artists, especially Peggy, is that his music is really weird. It's really different, but it's just really listenable too. Like, this isn't a difficult listen to me. Like, I just find this really, again, enjoyable. I think it sounds great, even though it's definitely incredibly alternative. This one has Redveil. I'm not familiar with him. He kind of sounded like Denzel Curry to me, like almost like a younger Denzel Curry. Again, all of these songs sound so full. So far, this is exceeding my expectations. These songs are just so dynamic, the way that they shift and they, will take something away and then bring something back in and go into a new section. Like, it's just, I don't know why I expected anything else, but it's just done really, really well. This one, without contest, best song name on the album. Oh, starting off very classy.
Is that a regular wave? I spoke of something unusual, but to me it's just regular haze. Girl, it's been minutes, it's been hours, always. It's so tragic, babe.
This is the first time I've paused because I just have to say that this was a hard first album to do for this channel because it's amazing, but it's so hard to comment on it because it's so much to take in. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and I never really want to stop it because it's just, I'm so engrossed into what they're doing. I had high expectations, but I think this is exceeding them. You know, I was hoping for a fun project, you know, and that JPEG and Danny would have good chemistry and they would fit well together, but I was a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't work out as well as I hoped, but no, this is thumbs up all the way through.
So perfect and bad, and I love her, she's shaking that ass. Go ahead, girl, put that crumb in the bag. These niggas is true slut. You know that they ain't no harder me. Die for my bitch, you got no like niggas that don't know they exist. If I was them, I'd be pissed.
I would stop, bring it back, get it out. My dog kinda charged at the fentanyl. Now we pray up to a vibe, hoping and
Like those moments, I love them.
church with somebody pass, no hope, what up with me? Walking in circles, these niggas in circles. I'm on my step by, nigga.
Just such a cool collage of sounds. Like, I think that's an organ, the drums, the clapping, and then all the switch ups and everything. And then this, I mean, this is the same song. That was abrupt. Last song. I have these really loud.
This one, JPEG.
Okay, my bitch, she bad. She got me out my zone, I make her shake that ass. I'm in a flow seat, and if you know, then you know, you'll know me. I'm waiting for my eyes to come, they better show me.
It's like hitting silverware on the counter.
Money made in a Harley, and we don't cook with all these pasting in you copy. That bitch let anybody, and she like the army.
I love it.
On your page, think you play for a buddy on the list. Let's go.
My appearance, show up incoherent, niggas know I'm a degenerate. Oh well, what you making it years, make those cookie turkeys at hotels, don't even know the last time I got my own tunnels. Right like I'm chiseling on K-walls 1,000 years later, they can break that voicemail with death call, won't answer to no.
It gets me every time.
Bitch by myself, soft like, you can keep a secret.
Now throw some piano in.
But I ain't chance to leak it. Know the rapper talking, but I can never speak it. We'll start to keep my mouth closed and just mind my business. Malicious intent, I make that print. Sketched out by any car that drove by with tents.
All right. I don't even know what to say about that. That was really, really awesome. Like, you know, when it comes to JPEGMAFIA, I'm a big fan of him, but, you know, I know that he does something relatively different every album, so I didn't exactly know what to expect sonically. The singles gave us a bit of a hint, but I think this ended up being way more hyper and manic and just fast-paced, like even more so than I expected. And when it comes to, you know, then pairing with Danny Brown, it's like, what sound are they going to create together? What chemistry are they going to have? You know, I mean, again, just going in with a lot of questions, and I almost wish I had a complaint. I mean, I think that they are both just so creative. They're so different. They're such a breath of fresh air. And the production is amazing. They both give fantastic performances vocally. They have great chemistry. I think they offset each other really well. It kept each song exciting. And, you know, the beats are always changing, the instrumentation, things come in and drop out, things switch up. Even with my high expectations, I was just really, really, really blown away with, you know, the direction they decided to go in and just how good it sounded and how fitting it was for both of them. I have a feeling that JPEG and Danny, they didn't just get together because they just felt like it. Like, no, I think they really, really knew there is something between us as a duo that really works. Like, I think they saw that and they were like, we have to do this album. We have to. And yeah, it's hard for me to give super articulate thoughts just because it is a first reaction and it's such a chaotic album, but I really enjoyed it. It's a perfect length too, 36 minutes. It's just a bolt of energy and then it doesn't overstay its welcome. I'm just excited to listen to it again. Yeah, thumbs up, give it a listen. It's amazing. For those of you that are still watching, I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.